Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Spread the fingers. Exhale, 7. So don't keep them clenched up. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the floor. Come on in. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat back onto the heels. Then lift the knees up, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knees, walk the feet toward the hands. Keep the feet about hips width distance apart, hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of the feet. Press the palms down. Now, as you press the palms down, think about your connection to the earth through the hands and the feet. So a lot of times we tend to think about connection as only through the feet, but you want connections to be anywhere your body touches the earth. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Soften the knees. Step the feet out as wide as the mat. Come down to a squat. Bring the hands together in prayer. Press out with the forearms. Squeeze in with the knees. Yogi squat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Gently place the hands on the floor. Come sit down. Extend the legs out in front of you. On the inhale, bend the right knee into the chest. Place the right foot on the outside of the left knee. Dorsiflex the left foot. Inhale, lift the left arm up. And exhale, twist all the way to the right. Look over the right shoulder at the mirror. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And I'll come back to center. Exhale, counter twist. And inhale, come back to center and extend the right leg. Bend the left knee, place the left foot on the outside of the right. Dorsiflex the right foot, lift the right arm up, and exhale, twist over to the left this time. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back, center. And exhale, counter twist a little bit over to the right. And inhale, come center. Exhale, extend the left leg. Inhale, bend both the knees. Put the heels where the knees were. Take the hands behind you about 6 to 8 inches. Feet are a little apart. Lift the hips into tabletop. Exhale, let the head go back if comfortable. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, come down. And we're going to chant a little bit. We're going to chant from the Yoga Sutras. So a sutra is a stitch. Just like when you go to the hospital and you get sutras, it's a stitch, right? Yoga sutras, interesting enough, a lot of times, I did what my teachers did, and then I learned that that's probably not the best way to do things. Sometimes you learn that from teachers, right? You watch your teachers do something, you imitate it, and you kind of do the same thing, but then you realize later on, there may be a better way to do this. That's a learning process. It's not a bad process. It's not wrong. Like, in other words, the teacher's not always right. Because you could grow and develop. Because a sutra is a stitch, you really can't take it out of context, right? I did what my teachers did is I would take a sutra and use it like biblical verse and kind of like just say that's a standalone verse. It's not. It's a different word. It's a sutra. It's not a verse. It's a sutra. It's a stitch. And as you stitch something together, you get a garment or you get something to come together, right? So in reality, with sutras, you need to take all of the little stitches into consideration to understand what the book is about. You can't take it out of context. You can't use it as a scripture. That's why it's not scripture. It's not a standalone. So we're going to chant from the Yoga Sutras, but we're going to try to stitch something together, okay? So we're going to chant from 39. We're going to chant 1.2. We're going to chant 1.3, and then we are focused on this one sutra, 2.46 on page 44. So we're going to chant those three sutras and try to stitch them together, try to get some understanding of why they are related. So 3 ohms. Call and response. Yoga, yoga, chitta, chitta, vritti, vritti, nirodha, nirodha. Yoga, chitta, vritti, nirodha. Yoga, chitta, vritti, nirodha. Together. Yoga, chitta, vritti, nirodha. Now look at 1.3 below it. Tadam, tadam, drishtu, drishtu, svarupe, svarupe, vastunam, vastunam, tadadrishtu, svarupe, vastunam, tadadrishtu, svarupe, vastunam. Together. Tadadrishtu svarupe vastunam. Now turn over to page 44. This is from chapter 2. Okay. 2.46 at the bottom. Stiram, stiram, sukham, sukham, asanam, asanam, stira sukham asanam, stira sukham asanam. Together. Stira sukham asanam. So when we look at the first thing we chanted, which is the second sutra of the Yoga Sutras, yoga, chitta, vritti, nirodha. Yoga, reunification with the self. This is the ultimate goal of yoga. Unification with the highest consciousness, right? Chit, the fluctuating, changing mind, the mind that makes decisions, right? It's not your consciousness, It's your mind that likes and dislikes and prefers one thing over the other and changes its mind. Okay, so it's changing always, the chit. Vrittis are storms within that chit, right? So like when you're like upset, when you're angry, or when you're depressed, or when you're anxious, those are storms. And Nirodha, stop it, end it, get rid of it. Stop the fluctuation mind. Stop the storms in your own head. Stop letting the chit dominate. Remember, chit is not pure consciousness, or chitta is not pure consciousness. Chit is pure consciousness. So chitta, fluctuating, changing mind. So to get that ultimate goal, you got to stop the craziness in your mind. Then he says, tada drishtu svarupe vastunam. When the mind is still, the seeker realizes that the true self, our true consciousness, abides in its own nature. In other words, it's not part of the changing world. It's not part of the world around you that changes seasons, that changes time, that changes from night to day. That's chitta. That's changing, fluctuating, moving, right? There is a stillness to the chit, pure consciousness, right? But then he says, Sthira Sukham Asanam. 3 words, very simple, beautiful words. Sthira Sukham Asanam. Sthira, steadiness. Sukham, joy, happiness, sweetness. Asana, the seat. The seat. The seat of the mind, of pure consciousness, should be steady, joyful, and happy. The ultimate goal of yoga, right? It's easy to take that last sutra and turn it into about asana practice like we're going to practice today. Yes, we should be steady and joyful if we're on one foot. But that's kind of like a very shallow interpretation of yoga, right? That it's just this physical practice that you're coming to gain a little strength, gain a little balance, gain a little like flexibility. And then you're going to go and have a drink and party with your friends and, get on Instagram and let the chitta roll, Instead, see it as the metaphor really is the physical practice is a metaphor for the deeper understanding of the mind and consciousness. That if I can control the physical body, then I can control the changing mind. Right? If I can steady my physical self, then I can steady my mind. If I can find joy in something that's very hard to do, I can find joy in the mind. So let's link those things together. Linking those things together is what Vinyasa is about. That's what we're going to practice today is Vinyasa. V means sequence, Nyasa means to place with consciousness or awareness. Vinyasa is about linking these sutras together, not taking them apart, but actually putting them together and seeing how they work together. Okay? Fold up the chant books. I'll come by and pick them up. And come stand at the front of the mat in Tadasana, mountain seat. Big toes and heels touch. Tailbone moves toward pubic bone. Gazes at the horizon. And take a moment, bring the hands together in undulating mudra. And close the eyes. Set a higher intention for the sadhana today. So that idea of finding steadiness and joy, both physically and emotionally and mentally, and then spiritually. Steady and joy in your being and allowing your being to rest in its true nature. Steady and joyfulness. And exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana, mountain seat. On the inhale, bring the hands together, extend the arms toward the sky, Urdhva Hasana. Exhale, fold over straight legs, Uttanasana, press palms into floor blocks. Inhale, lift the head and chest, prepare. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look past the hands. Step or jump the feet in between the hands. Exhale, fold over the straight legs. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms, see the prayer. Exhale, hands by the side, Tadasana mountain seat. On the inhale, extend the arms, see the prayer, Urvahasana. Exhale, fold over straight legs, Uttanasana, press palms into floor blocks. Inhale, lift head and chest, prepare. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between hands. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, rise up, extend arms. And exhale, hands by the side, Tadasana mountain seat. On the inhale, extend the arms, Urvahasana. Exhale, folding over legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between hands. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, rise up, extend arms. Exhale, hands by the side, Tadasana. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward seat. Exhale, put the hands down, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel turns down, come up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, step back, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump the feet forward. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the torso up. Utkatasana, pull the ribs in. Exhale, come stand up to Tadasana. Let's do that one again. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, put hands down, extend legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel turns down, come up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog again. Inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, stay in down dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump the feet forward. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, bend knees, lift torso up. Utkatasana. Exhale, come, stand up, Tardasana, mountain seat. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, put the hands down, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step, jump, walk back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, walk the feet forward till the feet are flat in a short down dog, right? Now, as you come into a short down dog, almost like a Ashtanga style, look in between your index fingers. And if you're on blocks, you may want to come off of blocks for this. Make sure your fingers are spread and your hands are slightly turned out, okay? You don't want your fingers pointing directly toward the windows. You want them slightly, a little bit of turned out toward the side walls. Lift the right leg up. Now, as you lift the right leg up, keep the right leg lightning rod straight. You're not going to bend the right knee. Bend the left knee, and on the inhale, kick up into a handstand, or exhale, gently come down. Inhale, kick up 2. Exhale, come down. Be joyful. Inhale, kick up 3. Steady. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 4. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up. And exhale, step back to a downward facing dog. So it's not about coming up, right? It's not about getting into the air and staying. It's about being steady and joyful. That's all. Steady and joy. Walk the feet forward a little bit. Look in between your index fingers. Lift the left leg up into a down dog split. Now, keep the left leg lifted. Bend the right knee on your inhale. Kick up and stay. Or exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 2. Exhale, come down. Don't bend the left knee. Inhale, kick up 3. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 4. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up. And exhale, come down and step back to a downward facing dog. Good for you. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the floor. Reset the shoulders. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat back onto heels, then lift the knees up, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, extend the right leg. Move the right foot forward just a little bit. Exhale, bend the right knee, warrior 2, and stay. Inhale. Exhale, try to pull the lower ribs in. Inhale. Exhale, try to lengthen the tailbone to the space in between the heels. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, reach to the right. Right hand down on the right shin. Lift the left arm up. Look at the left thumb. Trikonasana triangle. Inhale. There you go. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Then exhale, bend the right knee, put the right hand inside the right foot. And then exhale, lift the left arm straight up into the air. Extended angle B. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, Veronique, pull your shoulders back to the right side of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, place the left hand down. Come onto the ball of the left foot. Now exhale, drop down to the left knee. Okay? You can move the left knee back a little bit. Bend the elbows and place the forearms on the ground. Your right elbow's on the instep of your right foot. Yeah, right knee's bent. So I didn't say take the right hand outside the right foot, right? Your right hand was inside. So notice if you kind of jump ahead, that's a lack of steadiness and joyfulness too, right? You don't trust what's going on. Now, as you do this, draw the right knee toward the right shoulder. Now, look forward at the windows. Tuck your left toes under, lift the left knee off the floor. And as you lift the left knee off the floor, move the shoulder toward the knee toward the shoulder. Lizard, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Look a little forward. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Now listen. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Keep the forearms on the floor. Step your right foot back next to the left, coming into a forearm plank. And as you do that, look slightly at the windows. Check your tailbone out. Make sure you're not hiking your hips up, but you're actually tucking the tailbone under a little. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the hips up and walk the hands toward the elbows. Coming into a dolphin. And as you come into a dolphin, it's like a down dog, right? But your forearms are down on the ground. I think maybe in yin they call this puppy. I'm not sure if it's a puppy though. Now walk your feet forward, lift your hips up, push the floor away from you with your forearms. Inhale. Exhale, 1. You want to look slightly in between your fingers. You want to get used to doing that. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now on the inhale, see if you can lift both elbows up, and exhale, go back to a downward facing dog. Woo! On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the earth. Reset the shoulders. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat back to the heels, lift the knees up, downward facing dog. Good. On the inhale, step the left foot forward, right heel turns down, come up Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open arms and hips, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, extend the left leg, move the left foot forward a little bit if you need to. Then exhale, rebend the left knee, warrior 2, and stay. Shoulders over hips. Think about pulling the ribs in and lengthening the tailbone. So that's the deal. Your tailbone's kind of squeezing down in between your heels. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend. Exhale, reach to the left. Pull the right hip back, left hand down. Right arm lifts up. Trikonasana triangle. Inhale. Good. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Then exhale, bend the left knee, left hand inside the left foot. Exhale, right arm's going to reach straight up into the air, extended angle, B. Inhale. So Veronique, arm up. Exhale, 1. That's the difference between A and B. Inhale, besides the planned hand placement inside and outside. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, place the right hand down. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Then exhale, drop down to the right knee. Bend the elbows. Place the left elbow on the instep side of your left foot. Setting up for your lizard. Little block action underneath the forearms is always good if that's hard for you. Okay? Now, look slightly forward. Move the left knee toward the left shoulder and lift the right knee off the floor. So here again, you want to look forward in your lizard. Remember, your lizard is a setup for Pinchamayurasana, which is forearm stand. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now step the left foot next to the right, coming into a forearm plank. As you come into your forearm plank, you may have a tendency to want to lift the hips, squeeze at the bottom of the glutes, and lengthen the tailbone toward the heels. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now inhale, lift the hips up and walk the feet forward. Kind of like a down dog, right? Coming into a dolphin. I would call this dolphin, not puppy. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Look slightly forward, not at your feet. I'm telling you. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now on the inhale, lift the elbows up. And exhale, step back to a downward dog. Make any adjustments. On the inhale, come forward to a plank, and exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push your seat to your heels. Now, look at the windows. Place the forearms on the ground, and then touch opposite elbows with opposite hands. So listen, I'm going to tell you, that does nothing but give you a little bit of security. There's no reason for you to do that because the elbows may slide out. But it does kind of just help you kind of just figure out where you are in space. Now put the forearms down and the forearms parallel. However, if you have tight shoulders, your hands are going to come toward each other. So if the fingers, the thumb and the index finger touch, there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you have tight shoulders. Now lift the knees up, and as you lift the knees up, come back into your dolphin. Now push the floor away from you with your forearms. Lift the right leg up into a dolphin split. Then bend your left knee, and on your inhale, kick up into a forearm stand. Come up with me. Good. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 2. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 3. Exhale, come down. Be steady. Inhale, kick up 4. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up. And exhale, gently step back into a child's seat. All right. I'll give you a break in between those two. These are a little more difficult. But isn't it interesting to still find that steadiness and joyfulness in something that's difficult? And I appreciated that nobody in the room, like, as you figured out what I was going to do, didn't run to the wall. Right? Sometimes running to the wall is the chittavrittis. Like, oh my God, I need the wall. All right. Touch opposite elbows again. Then put the forearms down. Look at the fingers. Lift the knees. God gave you 2 sides. I'm going to let you do it twice. Now this time, lift the left leg up into the air. Bend the right knee. And on your inhale, kick up and stay. Or exhale, come down. Now bring your legs together. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 3. Exhale, come down. Inhale, kick up 4. Be joyful. Exhale, go down. Good, Jen. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale, kick up 5. And exhale, step back and rest in a child seat. So hinge at your hips and come back. No, not toward the windows, toward the mirrors, Ah, there you go. Good for you. Rest in child seat. Good for you. And breathe. Reach the arms forward, press into the hands, lift the knees up, come into a downward facing dog again. Good. On the inhale, step the right foot forward, turn the left heel down, come up warrior one. And this time stay in warrior one. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Bend the right leg. Exhale, rebend the right knee. Place the right hand down outside the right foot. And inhale, extend the left arm toward the windows. Extended angle A. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Now on the inhale, place the left hand down. Come onto the ball of the left foot. Exhale, put weight into the right foot in the hands. On the inhale, lift the left foot off the floor, extending the right leg. Exhale, fold forward. And here, what I like to remind people is press your palms down. The more you press into the earth with the hands, the higher you can lift your back leg, right? If you kind of come up on the fingertips, you're kind of looking forward and you're not really trusting that there's steady and joyfulness there. So think of the seat as being 1 foot, 2 hands, not 1 foot and fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Bend the left knee. Open. Stack the hips in an external rotation. Then bring the left knee to the outside of the right foot and sit down, Ardha Matsyendrasana. On the inhale, lift the left arm up alongside the left ear. And then exhale, twist over to the right. And as you twist to the right, roll your right shoulder back. A little deeper twist than we did in the warm-up. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, come back to center line. Then exhale, counter twist over to the left. Then inhale, come back to center. Move the left shin forward. Stack the right shin on top of the left. Ankle to knee, Agni Stambhasana. Then lift the head and chest, dorsiflex the feet. And exhale, fold forward. Bring the arms out in front of you. Good. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the head and chest. This is so easy. Exhale, swing the right leg behind you, downward facing dog. Simple, breezy, easy. On the inhale, left foot forward. Right heel turns down, come up Virabhadrasana 1 and stay this time in warrior 1. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Back foot just turned in a little. There you go. That's how you kind of close the hip. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, opening arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, extending. And then exhale, rebending. Place the left hand down outside the left foot. Inhale, right arm reaching toward the windows. Extended angle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Stay steady. Don't be falling. Exhale, 2. So that go that way. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Now on the inhale, place the right hand down. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Exhale, put weight into the left foot and the hands. On the inhale, lift the right foot off the floor, extending left leg. Then exhale, fold over the left leg. And here again, walk the hands back, press down, lift the right leg as high as you want. Look back at the mirrors. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, lift the head and chest, bend the right knee, open and stack the hips. Then exhale, bring the right knee to the outside of the left foot, sitting all the way down. Good for you. On the inhale, lift the right arm up. And then exhale, twist a little deeper over to the left in your warm-up twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale, come center line. Exhale, counter twist. And inhale, come center and set up for ankle to knee. Move the right shin forward. Open up the left knee, or if there was a variation you did on the right, do the same variation. Dorsiflex the feet, lift the head and chest. And exhale, fold. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the head and chest. And exhale, just swing left leg around, step back, downward facing dog. Good. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Now, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward chair. Exhale, come stand up, Tardasana, mountain seat. Now, if you're at the top of the mat, step away from the front of your mat about 3 feet. Give yourself about 3 good feet, okay? And what we're going to do, we're going to come into a Bakasana, a crow or a crane, I don't care, it's a bird, but we're going to transition that into a tripod headstand, okay? So don't freak out when I tell you to put your head on the floor. Bring the hands together in undulating mudra. Rise high on the balls of your feet like you're in high heel shoes. Now start to bend the knees and descend your seat towards your lifted heels like you're coming down an elevator. Try to keep the shoulders over the hips. Now, as you come all the way down and your seat touches your heels, open up your knees and put your hands on the floor a little closer to your feet than in front of you. Lift your hips and get your knees onto your upper arms. Bend your elbows and tilt forward and lift your toes off the ground. So now you're in the bird, you're in the crow, okay? Now from here, what I want you to do is bend your elbows a little more and put the top of the head on the floor in front of you. Now use your core and bring your knees together and then lift your knees up and extend your legs up toward the sky, coming into a tripod headstand. Good. And breathe. Inhale. Good for you. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Use your core, Maria. Bring those knees together. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now, if you're in your headstand, bend your knees and bring your knees back onto your arms with control. Use your core as you hinge at your hips and put your knees on your upper arms. Now lift your head off the floor by using your core. Good. Go back into your crow. And then put your toes on the ground and sit down. Good for you. Ah. And extend the legs out in front of you. Dorsiflex the feet, lift the head and chest. And exhale, fold forward. Paschimottanasana. Good work. So I like that. I like those kind of transitions in the vinyasa where they're a little unexpected. And you kind of like go from feeling grounded to like turning things upside down all of a sudden. And yet you're supposed to still stay steady, stay joyful, stay mindful. Continue your Ujjayi Pranayama, continue your Mula Bandha, continue your higher intention. You see, the asana is just a metaphor for the deeper spiritual sadhana. We learn something from the gross body, right? It's like me talking about learning something from my first teachers. I did learn something, but then it advances, it goes further, right? You don't want to get stuck just doing asana, right? Or thinking that yoga is just fitness classes where you strengthen, stretch. There's deeper purposes there. There's deeper meaning in that. On the inhale, lift the head and chest. And exhale, hands by the hips. On the inhale, bend the right knee into the chest. Exhale, open up the right knee, right foot on inside of the left thigh. Twist the torso over the left leg. And exhale, fold forward. Hold on to the left foot. Janu Shirshasana, a little head knee seat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest up as you lift the right knee up. Exhale, extend the right leg out. Inhale, bend the left knee, open up the left knee, left foot on inside of right, and twist torso over right. And then exhale, fold over the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest as you lift the left knee. Exhale, extend the left leg. Inhale, bend both knees. Open up the knees. Bring the feet together. Pull the heels a little closer to the pubic bone. Open up the soles of the feet like a book. And then exhale, fold forward. A little cobbler. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Good. Inhale. Lift the head and chest. Now come lay down on the back. Just with the knees out to the side, just like they are. So the knees are still bent. Feet are together. Lay down in the back. Supta Baddha Konasana. You can bring the hands to the inner thighs. Suggest a little outward rotation. And bring the hands outside of the knees, lift the knees up, place the feet flat on the floor, and lift the hips to lower the middle back, and clasp the hands together in a fist underneath you. So coming into half bridge, right? And as you come into half bridge, roll the shoulders underneath the back, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Release the hands. Come down the middle back, the lower back, and the hips. Extend the legs out in front of you. Bring the left arm alongside the left ear and roll over to the left and keep rolling until you roll over onto your abdomen. And then squeeze the legs together. Reach the arms back toward the windows. On the inhale, lift the head, chest, legs, and arms, locust, Shalabhasana. Exhale 1. Inhale, good. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down, relax. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles. As you grab the ankles, shift weight forward to the navel. On the inhale, kick the feet into the hands and lift up. Dhanurasana, seat of the bow. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down and relax. Second Dhanurasana. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles. On the inhale, lift up. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down and relax. Bring the hands next to the chest, elbows close to the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. And then exhale, drop down to the knees. Okay? Now from here, lift the shoulders up. Step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward and stand up without doing a forward fold. Yep. Now, all right. A little balancing, but a little back bend balance today. All right. Standing on the right foot. Bend the left knee, and as you bend the left knee, bring your left heel toward your glute. So behind you. Bend it behind you, not in front of you. And then lift your foot up so you can reach back with your left hand and grab the outside of your left foot. Now lift the right arm up alongside the right ear. You can bring the right index finger and thumb to touch in chin mudra. Now kick the left foot into the hand and lift the left knee away from the right and arch back, coming into Nataraj Asana, our dancing Shiva. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift the shoulders up, bring the left knee next to the right knee. Then exhale, release the left foot. Bend the right knee. Reach back with the right hand, grab the outside of your right foot. Lift the left arm up alongside the left ear. Bring the left index finger and thumb to touch. On the inhale, kick the right foot into the hand and begin to arch back. Exhale 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Bring the right knee next to the left. And release the foot. Put a little bend in the knees. As you put a little bend in the knees, step your left foot back. Drop down to the left knee. Step your right foot back. Come onto a kneeling position. Tuck the toes under. Knees are about hips width distance apart. Bring the hands onto the waist, elbows pointing up toward the wall, mirror to the windows. That's what they call those. On the inhale, lift up and arch back. Now, see if you can put the hands on the heels or keep the hands on the back. It's okay if you keep the hands on the back. But as you arch back, keep lifting the chest up. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. You can let the head go back now. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up, leading with the shoulders. And then bring the knees together. Move the feet out on a V shape and come sit down in between your ankles. Not on your heels, but in between your ankles in Virasana. So knees together. You're going to keep those knees together. Ah, there you go. Yes. Ah. From here, if you wish, you can lay down on the back. Or you can just sit there. Either one. Little Supta Virasana, like Supta Cobbler. Or you can simply just stay seated for a few moments. So that idea of calming the mind, right? It keeps repeating over and over in all of the Shastras. Shastras, my teachers, like I'm going to tell you, my teachers used to translate the word Shastra into scripture. That's not right. See, scripture here again, that goes back to biblical. Shastra means manual in Sanskrit. And a manual is very different from biblical texts where you have scriptures and scriptures kind of creating religious dogma. A manual is just how to do something. And what the beautiful thing is about yoga is that there's many, many shastras. So there's many approaches to yoga. This way that we're doing it today, Hatha yoga is just one. And it's pretty new, only about 800 years old. If you're in reclining Virasana, lift the shoulders up by pressing into the hands. And as you lift the shoulders up, good. You can place the hands in front of you, lift the hips, step back to a downward dog. Oh. A little twist here. Walk the feet forward till you're in a short down dog. Your heels are going to be on the floor, okay? Like an Ashtanga down dog. Now, reach over with the left hand, hold on to the outside of your right ankle. So you got a little twist, and you can look underneath your right armpit and just twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Place the left hand down. Then reach over with the right hand. Hold on to the outside of the left ankle and just twist a little. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, place the right hand down and step back to a full downward facing dog. Good. On the inhale, come forward to plank and exhale through bent elbows all the way onto the abdomen, like a slow chaturanga. Then roll over onto the back. All right. Now, here, you're welcome to come back into a half bridge like we started the back bend. So you can even come into a supported half bridge, putting a block underneath the sacrum. If you would like to experience Urdhva upward bow seat, place the hands next to the head. Fingers toward the shoulders, elbows toward the ceiling. On the inhale, press into the hands and the feet and lift up off the floor, extending the arms. Urdhva upward bow seat. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Walk your feet out a little bit. Exhale, 3. You'll be more spacious. Inhale. Now lift up. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5, and come down. You're jamming yourself kind of into it. Your feet are too close to your butt. So touch your heel with just your middle finger. Don't bring it back any closer. Your knee, when you come up, your knees shouldn't be over your toes. Does that make sense? Your knees should be over your ankle, not over your toenails. Okay? So you're kind of jamming yourself into it. Now, grab my ankles. Yeah. And bring the elbows up toward the ceiling, not out. And don't go down, come upward. On the inhale, lift up. Push into me. You can push into me and all you want and extend your arms. Exhale, 1. Second time, you can come up. Exhale, 2. Inhale, see how more spacious it is. Exhale, 3. Inhale, push. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin to the chest and come down. The upper, the middle, the lower back. So give yourself space. That would be another good metaphor for yoga, is that there all of a sudden becomes spaciousness, right? If you think of the chitta and the vrittis being cluttered, all of a sudden, if you clean the chitta vrittis out, there's spaciousness. So in asana, even think of that, it doesn't need to be steady and joyful, but there should also be space. Last time, place the hands next to the head. On the inhale, lift back up one more time. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Come on up. Don't go down toward the windows. Don't go down toward the windows. That's what you're making your problem. Exhale, 3. Come up. Yeah. Inhale. Come up. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring the chin to the chest and come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. Did you feel how you got your head off the floor and your first thing you did is you put your weight in your feet? Because you're scared of putting weight in your hands. You're like, oh, my elbows will break. Your elbows are not little crystal goblets. The stem won't break, I promise. Bend the knees into the chest, give the knees a little hug. You can make little circles on the sacrum. A little bit of a twist. Bring the knees over to the left. Extend the right arm out. Look over the right shoulder, twisting. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. And exhale, 5. And I'll come back to center. Switch sides. Twist over the opposite side. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. And exhale, 5. Come back to the center. Bring the knees into the chest. Give the knees one more hug. And then place the feet on the floor. And open up the knees to the side, coming back into a Supta Baddha Konasana. From here, you can stay in this Supta Baddha Konasana. You can also go to the wall and bring the legs up the wall in Viparita Karani, L shape. Or you can set yourself up for shoulder stand, Salamba Sarvangasana. And so that will be our final inversion for the day. Because you did so many nice inversions. You did a forearm stand. You did a handstand. You did a tripod headstand. Do you want a blanket for shoulder stand, or are you coming into Shavasana? You're gonna leave early. Okay, we'll take a little Shavasana if you're gonna leave early. Do you gotta go see Santa? Is that what you're doing? You go see Santa? Okay. Okay. If you're gonna go see Santa, you can go early. If you are still in shoulder stand, allow the toes to come overhead. Let the toes touch the floor behind the head. Clasp the hands together in a fist. Extend the arms away. Halasana, seat of the plow. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bend the knees. Bring the knees alongside the ears. Hold on to the back of the knee joint. Karnapidasana, ear pressure. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Place the hands on the floor like brakes and slowly come down till the hips touch the floor. Extend the legs out in front of you. Lift the torso up, unfold the mat, move the blanket off to the side. Lay down on the back, turn the palms to face upward, press into the elbows, puff up the chest, come onto the top of the head. Matsyasana. Seat of the fish. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Press into the elbows, bring the chin into the chest, and come down. And let's now set ourselves up for Shavasana, seat of the corpse. You can roll up a blanket, place a blanket underneath the knees. You can place a blanket on top of you. Lay down. Consciously place the legs, the torso, the arms, the head. And as you lay down, allow the breath now just to start breathing the body. You don't have to breathe in any special way. And allow the body to become heavy and dense by letting go of Mula Bandha. And as you let go of Mula Bandha, allow the body and the earth to just form a symbiotic relationship with each other. There should be that already, but Shavasana really recognize it and allow the earth just to totally support the weight of the body as you connect fully to the earth. Shavasana.